Fusion 360 can start out feeling simple, but bigger models and more detailed projects can quickly put a laptop to work. That's where choosing the right machine starts to matter, especially if you want your projects to feel smooth from start to finish. In this video, I'm covering the best laptops for Fusion 360. I've included options from different price ranges, and each one fits a different type of use, so stick around to see which laptop makes the most sense for your needs. You'll find links to every laptop in the description. If you find the video helpful, you can like it, subscribe, and click the notification bell. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Let's start with the first laptop on the list. Number 6. Acer Nitro V15. If you want capable Fusion 360 performance without moving into a higher price tier, this model makes a strong case for itself. Its budget pricing is a big part of the appeal, especially with an Intel Core i5-13420H processor and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5050 GPU with 8 GB of GDDR7 memory. For Fusion 360, that hardware gives you plenty of room for 3D modeling, assemblies, rendering, and other graphics-heavy tasks. You get 16 GB of RAM, and it can be upgraded to 64 GB if your projects grow. The 15.6-inch Full HD IPS screen runs at 165 Hz, so motion and general use should feel very smooth. The port selection is worth a look too, with Thunderbolt 4, USB Type-C, HDMI 2.1, and Ethernet. There are a couple of trade-offs. The 512 GB SSD may feel small for larger project libraries, and there is only one M.2 slot. Speaker quality gets mixed feedback too. Still, for a budget-focused Fusion 360 setup, the mix of processor, graphics, memory, and upgrade room makes this a very appealing option. Number 5. Asus TUF Gaming F16. Moving up the list, this option brings a larger screen and a bit more room for heavier Fusion 360 projects. I'd place it in the lower mid-range price bracket where the Core i5-210H processor and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4050 graphics give you a strong mix for modeling, rendering, and everyday design work. The 16-inch Full HD Plus display uses a taller 16:10 shape, which gives you extra vertical space for menus and timelines. It covers 100% of sRGB, and the 144 Hz refresh rate keeps motion looking clean. 16 GB of DDR5 memory comes standard, paired with a 512 GB PCIe Gen 4 SSD. Extra RAM and NVMe storage slots make future upgrades much easier than on some cheaper picks. Cooling uses multiple heat pipes, 4 exhaust vents, and dual arc flow fans, which helps during longer workloads. The biggest weak point is battery life, with many buyers reporting around 1 to 2.5 hours. Some reviews mention durability concerns too. For desk-based Fusion 360 work, though, the screen, upgrade options, and graphics performance make this one easy to consider. Number 4. MSI Katana 15HX. At number 4, the focus shifts to stronger performance for bigger models, assemblies, and rendering work. This one lands in the mid-range price class, and I think its Core i7-14650HX processor and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5060 graphics make the extra cost easier to justify. The 15.6-inch QHD display is a clear highlight. You get a 2560 by 1440 resolution, a 165 Hz refresh rate, and full DCI P3 color coverage, so detailed designs should look sharp and easy to inspect. 16 GB of DDR5 memory comes standard, with support for up to 64 GB. A 1 TB NVMe SSD gives you more storage from the start than the earlier picks. Cooling is handled by dual fans and several heat pipes, which matters during longer Fusion 360 sessions. Port selection is useful too, with USB Type-C, HDMI, Ethernet, and support for up to 3 external displays. The main drawback is fan noise, which some buyers say can be noticeable during lighter tasks. For creators who need more graphic strength and a sharper screen, this is a convincing step up. Number 3. Lenovo Legion 5i. At number 3, things move into a higher level of speed and screen quality for demanding Fusion 360 work. This option sits in the upper mid-range price tier, and the Core i7-14700HX processor, paired with NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070 graphics, gives it plenty of headroom for larger assemblies, complex design tasks, and rendering. One feature that stands out to me is the 15.1-inch OLED display. Its 2560 by 1600 resolution, 165 Hz refresh rate, and 500 nit brightness makes small details easy to see. You get 16 gigabytes of DDR5 memory with support for up to 64 gigabytes, plus a 1 terabyte SSD for project files. The chassis weighs about 4.4 pounds, which helps if you carry it between home, school, or work. Battery life can reach around 9 hours during lighter use, and fast charging is handy away from a desk. Heavy workloads may bring more heat and fan noise. Still, the strong processor, capable graphics, and sharp OLED screen make this a compelling choice for serious Fusion 360 users. Number 2. Asus ROG Strix G16. Near the top of the list, this option is aimed at people working with heavier assemblies, detailed models, and longer rendering jobs. It carries premium pricing, but I can see why, since the Core Ultra 9 275HX processor, RTX 5070 Ti graphics, and 32 gigabytes of DDR5 memory give you plenty of room for demanding Fusion 360 projects. The 16-inch display is another big reason to look at it. You get a 2560 by 1600 resolution, a 240 Hz refresh rate, and 500 nits of brightness, so fine details should be clear and motion feels very smooth. A 1 terabyte PCIe Gen 4 SSD gives you useful storage space, and the internal parts are made easier to upgrade. Cooling uses a vapor chamber, 3 fans, and liquid metal on the chipset to manage heat during heavier work. Battery life is less impressive, with reports around 4 to 5 hours during light use. And some buyers mention screen flicker or black screen issues. For buyers who want high-end speed, a roomy display, and strong upgrade potential, this is a serious option. Number 1. Lenovo Legion Pro 7i. For the top spot, this model is built for people who expect to handle very demanding Fusion 360 projects without giving up screen quality or upgrade room. It sits firmly in the premium price range, and I'd say the Core Ultra 9 275HX processor, RTX 5080 graphics, and 32 gigabytes of DDR5 memory explain why. The 16-inch OLED display gives you a 2560 by 1600 resolution, a 240 Hz refresh rate, and 500 nits of brightness. That makes detailed models, textures, and fine edges easier to inspect. A 1 terabyte PCIe Gen 5 NVMe SSD comes standard, and 2 M.2 slots give you more storage options later. Memory can reach 64 gigabytes too. Cooling is another strong point here, with customer feedback often praising low noise and controlled temperatures during heavy loads. The trade-off is size, since it weighs about 6 pounds and has a thicker frame than lighter picks. Still, for large assemblies, rendering, and long design sessions, this is the option I'd look at if speed and screen quality matter more than portability. That's my look at the best laptops for Fusion 360. Before you go, check out some of the other videos on the channel for more product picks. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.